I don't think the president is going to choose specific candidates. All right, it is the people who will eventually elect the candidates. All right, the president is supporting the presidency of Raila Amolo Odinga, and at that one he has come out very clearly, but he has not come out and said this is my preferred woman rep. Right, so the woman rep who is trying to use influence to show that she's more popular, please, I caution you. All right, don't misuse the president's name, because I am the sitting woman rep. I am also defending my seat, and I know where I stand with the people of Nairobi. So do not use and misuse the president's name to show that you're more popular than anyone, because I know the ground hata haikujui. So usijifanye kuwa unajulikana kwa sababu unajua watu hapo juu ambao wanaweza kusukuma jina yako. All right, and we don't want to bring tribalism in our elections in Azimio. Azimio is about unity. So this business of trying to say, oh, because she has a name called Muthoni, she's a Kikuyu. My father is Greek. We go by the father's tribe. I'm Kenyan and I'm of Greek descent. So this business of trying to say, oh, kwa sababu kana jina Muthoni, governor akiwa Mkikuyu, hawezi kuwa woman rep. I'm sitting in the National Assembly. I'm not sitting in the county government. I think you should be more worried about the governor, the deputy governor, and the senator. All right? And I'm saying that for the Senate, we have a very young man called Edwin Sifuna in our party. And Edwin Sifuna is a very celebrated lawyer, and we need somebody who is very, very determined. He tried to run for senator in 2017. He's put himself back on that Senate seat, and I know the youth resonates with him. Okay, and he's quite popular. So please, while we're trying to establish this, let's not try and meddle and try and push candidates that we have interest in for the wrong reasons. Yeah, that was something that we have to stop. So vijana, nani anataka kuzungumza?
Hapa hivi. Oh, sawa. Okay.
Financial budget. Do you agree that indeed it actually resonates with the needs of the common man?
Well, the budget is long and I haven't had a complete opportunity to look through it. But what I can say is I like the fact that they have put in a lot of money for housing. I also like the fact that they're continuing the agenda, the 4 agendas of the president, which are important: food security, universal healthcare, manufacturing, and housing. All right. So what we have to do is read it. I've shared it on my platforms. I think Kenyans should read it. I know that the Tanga Tanga Brigade will start looking at it and attacking it and bringing it down. That is expected. But we have to actually be objective, not subjective. We have to be objective and understand that the budget is done so that it can help take Kenya where we want to go in Vision 2030, where we want to go with the SDGs, where we want to go with Agenda 2060. So I like that universal healthcare will have money. I like that housing will have money. I like that food security will have money. Manufacturing, where we can create jobs. We have a lot of challenges, but the challenges that we have in Kenya are not unique to Kenya. The whole world has got challenges. We've got fuel shortages everywhere. So it's got nothing to do with handshake. It's got nothing to do with Azimio. This is the scenario that we find ourselves, and I like that the government is actually very responsive. Look at the pandemic. We had the pandemic everywhere. What, were you going to blame Azimio for bringing the pandemic? No. What did the government do? The government came up with vaccines. The government came up with testing. The government came up with protocols, right? They harmed the whole world. Now it's how we're going to build our country together. So I believe the budget has got a lot of good things for the country, and I think we should read it and basically work with the government, because it is our government. Yes. We can't always fight the government. We have to be able to work with the government. You see, if I was fighting the government and I'm part of government on the legislative side, then I'm actually bringing down the country. So I have to support the government and its agenda, because I know that the government's intention is to look after and serve its people. So these water tanks came from Athi Water. That is a budget that the government puts to Athi Water to put boreholes. Right now, Langata Women's Prison has actually got a borehole. They had very poor capacity. We did a project with Ngaf to grow fruit trees, but then I realized that without water we're going to have a problem. We can't grow the fruit trees with the Nairobi county water. It would be too expensive. So I went and I engaged Athi Water, because I didn't have money as GAF to put a borehole. Athi Water are almost done. And now Nairobi Women's Prison, Langata Women's Prison, is going to have water to serve the inmates, but also to serve the fruit orchard that we're putting there. So I believe that we have to also be fair to our government. Our government is doing the best that it can. It might not be perfect, but it will not get perfect by us fighting it. All right, and
consensus between you, Omboka, and Nanga.
well, I mean, a consensus. It's the parties to decide. And at the end of the day, you know, when for me, I've been attacked by my opponents in quite a number of places. So you're not going to go and sit down with people who plan attacks on you. So I will leave it. To the party organs to decide, right? And in the manner that they will decide. If we're going to go to nominations, I know that my ground is good.
Yeah. True. Okay. Kitu kwanza na appreciate sana. Wanitoe? Okay, sawa. Cha kwanza ndio na Lazarus, mambo ya kidini. Na juzi tumeona hakuna kijiji bomolewa.
Yes.
So hiyo kitu kwanza tunashukuru kwanza kwa ile kazi umefanya. Unajua kuna ile kazi umefanya na wananchi wako wanajua. But saa hii wamesema hakuna kijiji tabomolewa na serikali. So hiyo kitu kwanza si tu at least tupige Pasaris makofi. Unaona? Ya pili ile tunasema mama junajua tunarudi. Hiyo si ati hii mambo ya mizani si hatujui. Because hatujui mizani ilikuja kuoji nani hapa kijiji. Hatujui. So kama mizani wanakaa kujioji pale kwa ofisi, hiyo ni mambo yao. But sisi tunasema ukirudi parliament, tunataka at least kila constituency tukue na zimamoto. So whereby si ati zimamoto inatoka uwezekani. Yet the serikali iko na pesa. So imefika time hata kama ni zimamoto ikuwe kwa kila constituency na ikizidi ni kila ward. Tukue na zimamoto whereby haitachukua time ifike ndio mambo ikue. So mambo ya siasa tunataka kurudia hivi. Mambo ya politics tunataka kurudia hivi. Sisi kama watu wa Westlands. Sisi hapa ni Azimio. True. Na hakuna cha mambo mengine atijo. Kani mizani itapiga kura ni hao. Sisi tuko ready kwa nomination, Pasaris ako ready kwa nomination. True. Kama ni nomination tuko ready. But consensus hatuko ready. Because consensus tutapata ule leader si hatutaki. Yeah. Unanipata?
Kweli.
Sasa Pasaris ametuletea mabati. Umeona nani amefika hapa?
Hakuna.
Last ameleta mattress. Nani amefika hapa?
Hakuna.
Sasa ameleta chakula nani amefika hapa?
Hakuna.
Mbona hiyo mizani sikuje kuuliza about development? Wanauliza about ati nani popular nani? Si naangalia development. Si ati angalia nani popular ama nini.